Well, hello, welcome. It's story time with William. Tonight we're going to talk about what happened at this week's Riverside Furs meet in South Bank. And it was a really good meet, actually. It was a really good meet. And there's a really funny little story happened halfway through, which I'm going to share with you in a moment. But yeah, it was only a small meet. There were only about 10 of us there. Um, it was a lovely evening. It was nice and warm and there was a bit of breeze. It was good. And we had a barbecue. We put some snags on the barbie. Yes, we have snags here in Australia. If you don't live in Australia, they're called sausages. Here, they're called snags. We had some snags on the barbie, and then we all sat down round a table and ate the snags in bread with some sauce and fried onions and cheese and things like this. And we're having a good time, having a good time. Anyway, we're all basically in plain clothes at this point, and this guy walks up to us. He was, would say, 30s, possibly 40. And he had a large brindle dog with him. And he says, I've come here looking for the meat. Is this the meat? I said, oh, yes, this is the meat. Which is the meat? This is Riverside meat. And several of us basically then went and shook paws with this guy and said, hello, my name is Orlando or whatever. And several of us spent some time fussing his dog. And several of us spent some time talking to this guy. And after a moment or two, he said, well, I haven't actually eaten today. So someone said, would you like a sausage? So the guy basically got a sausage and bread, and he had a snack with us. Ate a snack. But after a few minutes, it became obvious there was something not quite right here. This guy clearly wasn't a furry. This guy was clearly had no idea what we were there doing. Riverside group was there basically for a fur meet, and this guy was here for some sort of other social meet, which has obviously been advertised on social media, occurring somewhere else in the parklands. So this guy sort of looked a bit sheepish and sort of said, well, actually, you're not the people I was really looking for. This isn't the meet I was after. So we said, oh, fair enough. Have a good night. Hope you find the people you want. And yeah, we let him go. About 10 minutes later, another random dude walks in and said, I'm looking for the meat. He had a 4-pack of drinks in his hand. And we said, there's this guy, look, obviously, there's a meet going on somewhere. We're probably not the meat you're looking for. But yeah, so we sent him on his way. I don't know what happened then to them, but there is a little sting in the tail. Soon after, we went out on the Fursuit walk. It was a good walk, actually, a really good walk. The only slight problem I've got was that yours truly, William, here, got separated from the rest of the group just after leaving base camp. And I got surrounded by a crowd of children, a kind of kids, who wanted photos and shout outs and general interaction. So I spent 2 or 3 minutes there interacting with these guys. I've got no idea how I'm going to edit the walk footage I took. No idea how I'm going to get this to look respectably decent. But I spent 2 or 3 minutes here trying to fight off this bunch of kids. Then I walked down the road a bit and bumped into another bunch of kids. And yeah, it was an interesting walk, shall we say. Very social walk. Didn't meet any haters. Really, everybody was so friendly and everyone wanted basically to interact. So eventually we did get to the Nepalese pavilion, the pagoda, and we walked around there for a while, had a photo, and then walked back. And guess what happened? The first guy, the guy with the dog, turned up again. He came back. He wanted some photos with us. So, yep, there was a photo session. So, yeah, I don't know. We may see him again around the traps. I don't know. But there's a little moral in this story, I suppose, isn't there, really? That when you're out there in the general public suiting, or even not suiting and just having a fur meet, yeah, just be pleasant and civil to people. You were being an ambassador, really, guys, aren't you? You're basically there representing the furry fandom. And this guy obviously felt well enough about us to come back and want a photo, which sort of makes me feel very happy in many ways. It was a total random coincidence, total random chance we met these people. But yeah, hopefully we made a positive difference to somebody. And as I say, it was only a small meet. There were only a handful of us there, really, but it was so good just to sit around and chat to friends and then put on a wolf and howl at things and have photos with kids. Yeah, fursuiting is fun. The sooner you realise that, the sooner you'll start to have fun yourself. It really is a good way to spend an evening, and we had a great time. And we'll go back and do it again in a fortnight, and it wouldn't surprise me if we bump into some of these people around the traps. But anyway, that's all I had to say tonight, really. I think my good friend Orlando has got some stuff to show you tomorrow, which might be interesting. And I'll try and get this video edited. I've got no idea what I'm going to do. I really haven't got any idea what I'm going to do with this video, but we'll try and get it edited up for you to make something half decent. And yep, we'll keep on with the fur meets. There's plenty of activity going on. The summer break is coming to an end. Schools go back next week, and the fur meets are all going back very soon. So yeah, lots of fur meets going on around the traps. Lots of opportunities for photos. I'll probably not video every fur meet I go to, but we'll try and take a few videos. And we'll see what happens. Anyway, until the next one, guys, you stay wolfy. You have a good time being a wolf, or whatever persona you have. You do things that make you happy and don't hurt others. And yeah, I'll see you very soon. Okay, bye.